T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There it is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition here on the Monday night show of Jigs and Reels Radio KW. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. It is Monday, February the 26th, the last Monday of freaking February. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Like 26 days. It's gone. Hello, Tucky. How are you tonight, John? Good to have you on. Polly Bump, Emily Gladys. You heard your song today. I was like, oh man, that was so cool to hear the blues track today. That was really freaking cool. It is Monday. Those that are on TikTok, you are in the behind the scenes feature, which means hello, outdoor guys. Oh my God, what an honor it is to have you guys on the show. At least in the behind the scenes. I'll be talking about you guys tonight. Mr. Jason Walsh, how are you tonight, buddy? Played another golf. Where are you again, Jason? Did you play at Grand River? Because you're only in Cambridge, aren't you? So I'm doing well, Tucky. So you're watching the behind the scenes here on Jigs and Reels. Hello, Mr. Guzik. If you want to listen to the music side of things, it is on www.ckwr.com. Smash those like buttons. Last week I had over $1 on TikTok. Ooh, ooh. No shit, eh? How are the greens? Hello, Mr. Leo Wong. That's crazy. I got to get out this year. To play. My buddy John Wetlaufer and I, Johnny, who you see on here all the time, his brother's a pro. And he's in South Carolina or North Carolina right now, and he's playing overseas and stuff. But hell of golfers, those guys. But Johnny and I, we spend too much time drinking our beers and smoking cigars. That's what we do on the golf course. Hello, Freddie Coffee. How are you tonight? Hey, that's a new name on here. Freddie Coffee, welcome aboard, buddy. Tonight is the wearing the dildo hat because I'm sure Sherry's going to tune in tonight. Let's go. Here we go. Woo! Hello, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs and Reels Radio KW, right here from the studios in Kitchener, Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. It is Monday, February 26th. I was telling everybody in the behind the scenes here on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. It is the last Monday of February. Almost like we're gone. We're gone 2 months already. What the heck? Book the vacation, buddy. The vacation is booked. Johnny, how many days we got left? How many days? We're pretty close now, aren't we? We've already settled in on where we're going to be. It looks like we're going to be hanging around O'Reilly's. We've got O'Shea. We've got Broderick's. I know Dougie's got Darcy's number in his back pocket, so we'll be hanging out there. We're going to be going over to Shamrock. But as soon as we get off the bus in St. John's off of that big old plane, we're going to be heading over to Heart's Content, over to Legs. Going to be hanging out with the girls from the band Amity, the boys from the Salt Beef Junkies, and then we're going to be hanging out with Courtney and Wicks. So that's all going to be taking place on the Wednesday as soon as we arrive. Would love if you guys wanted to join us. Hello, Maddie. It is a great day. Martin Dysert's joining us here on the behind the scenes. Again, if you're watching, if you want to listen to the live music portion of it, www.ckwr.com. Got a great show for you on hand tonight. You heard me talking about the NL Walk of Fame. Well, you know what? Tonight, hello, Pete Fowler. You know, tonight we're going to talk to the man who is behind the scenes on this whole group, this whole page, the NL Walk of Fame. So tonight's show is all about the music from the potential Walk of Fame candidates. I got about 29, I'd say about 28 tracks, but I also have new music. Monday as well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs from that. But let's kick off tonight. So on my website, I have this question and answer thing, and a gentleman by the name of Frank Kane from Cape Broyle. His missus is from Pouch Cove. They're now in Tilbury. However, they're in holidays in Portugal, and they're actually listening. So I want to say welcome to the show, Mr. and Mrs. Frank Kane. They wanted to hear a song, and because they're in Portugal, and they were actually playing Jigs and Reels, the Radio KW on Live 365 on the beach down there, I thought, you know what? Let's play a song for them. I'm going to go back to 1975. The group is called Heritage. It is from a Rub-a-Dub-Dubs a long way from Toronto. This is Flight to Gander on Jigs and Reels Radio KW, CKWR. New music, I say. How do you say that in français? Port-Aux-Poutines. La musique parlée. Parlez nouveau musique. Hey, that was actually pretty good. Sitting in my seat again. Jamie Young, what's going on, big man? I see the power. So you ran into Courtney, yeah, and Jared too. Beauty, because I know we're going to be talking to those guys. I messaged Courtney. You know what? I used to have this. I have this on vinyl. De la nouvelle musique. Was that pretty good? Or did I put the accent on? Your 5,000 friends, Pete? You have that many? Pete, I thought you only had like 3. Glenn, Coral, and me. Like, what the hell? Oh, I guess, and out. Yeah, you know what? I haven't heard this song in forever. I completely forgot about this song. Stephen Mayer, how you doing, buddy? Are you excited? Are you excited to play at O'Shea? And I actually get to see you live. How cool is that, Stephen? I finally get to see your show. So much fun. Oh, it's Pooch. It's Pooch. That's a Pooch Cove. You know. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this track. All right, you know what I completely forgot, guys? I completely forgot to tell you that tonight's show is sponsored by Red Bull. Stuff that gives you wings. I'm doing the zero sugar tonight. It vitalizes the body and mind. Jason Miller, buddy, you have no idea the energy I got, boy. Nom, 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 nom. Hello, Doug Fry. So I'm hot in here, but I got to keep the hat on. I got to keep the hat on for my friend. For my friend. Gots to, got to represent. Extra taurine. That's it. Hello, Mr. Ryan. Wow. Dude. Damn. Bruh. Tell ya, Ryan Gates, almost time, buddy. Did you end up figuring out a place yet? Cover up that big head. Nice, Doug. Nice. Round of tequila's coming for you. Hello. Were your ears burning? Were your ears burning, Sherry? Because I tell you. I knew it. Oh, God, I can't wait to see you guys. I cannot wait to see you guys at the Dildo Brewery. So we're going to come in on Thursday. Me and Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert and Johnny, we're going to come in and see you on the Thursday. For sure. That's about as friends as I go there, Mr. Glenn Royal. 16 gigs for Steven. That's crazy, dude. Bro, you'll be able to get a ticket and come up here and fly here. Oh, it's been so long. Last time I saw you was with Dana there last time. You guys got some kick-ass shows coming up. You guys are going to be packed. I have no idea. I've got the Port-Aux-Poutines with the RPM challenge. That's who's coming up in my new music. I'm super excited. Yeah. Jigs and Reels, Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. That is a song that I have not played in an extremely long time. 1975. The album is called Rub-a-Dub-Dubs. A Long Way from Toronto trio called Heritage. Crazy. Hello, Mr. Bob Pinson. Harbor Grace has got a little few centimeters of snow. So if you guys are checking it out, Kitchener-Waterloo has 0 snow on the ground. I actually was tempted to wear the t-shirt and the shorts and start mowing the lawn, or at least, getting those leaves up. It's absolutely crazy. Hello, Heather Verge Pickett. A lot of new names on the behind the scenes. Thank you for following. If you guys are listening in on the radio and you got your Facebook page on, hop on over. This is crazy. We're talking about Paddy's Day festivities. We'll talk more and more as each week goes on. Johnny and I heading down there on the 13th. Please come and join us. If you see us streaming somewhere, come on by and say hi. Look for the big bald guy with a big white beard. No, not Santa. I'm Santa's body double. We're taking some time off. So, Glenn Pardy, we're going to talk to him in about 10 minutes. Tonight's show is geared towards that NL Walk of Fame. I have many artists on here, such as Great Big Sea, Colleen Power, Lloyd Snow, Pamela Morgan. In this set, we're going to hear from Ron Hines, who we all know should be the first star to be cemented somewhere in St. John's. But first, let's kick off one of the legends, the OGs. Here we are. Gentleman is called Johnny White. The song is called Newfie Screech on Jigs and Reels Radio, KWCKWR. They threw me in jail. Yep, that's nasty shice, I tell you. Oh, 20 degrees. How do you do what? How do I do that? How do I do that? Wow. Oh, you're talking about Dave and Aubrey? You know what, Tucky? Shit. You know what? I don't have time to play it tonight. But I've got a bunch of lists. I agree. There are so many. Pete Miles, how are you? Glenn Pye. There are so many amazing Newfoundland artists that actually should be. It's going to be crazy. Hello, Brad Farrell. Holy shit, look at the names popping up tonight. By the way, tonight's t-shirt is brought to you by my good buddy, Daryl Howe, at Stage Diner in Hamilton. On the backside, I don't know if you can see, but it's all the Newfoundland saying. Sorry, let me flex the back here because, these Red Bulls just give me wings. Hang on. Ryan, are you getting a good picture of this? Flexing time. Oh, yeah, there it is. You see, there it is. There it is, Ryan. That's what's coming at you. Ryan Gates coming at you. Probably one of the best Newfoundland restaurants in Ontario and Hamilton. I tell you. See, I agree. Corey and Trina, absolutely. Stand up. No, because then it'll be on my butt. But yeah, like the names, I've almost got 25 names right here. And of course, like you said, Corey and Trina for sure. My list over here. Ellison wins Coles. Exactly. I'm not wearing pants. Hey, Ellie, what's going on, brother? So yeah, like Ellison wins Coles. So we're gonna talk to Glenn all about that tonight, and I'm super, super excited. Super excited to talk to him about that. It's funny because if you happen to talk to him, he says, sorry, should I have unflexed? You guys know this. This song gets sung more times from Newfoundlanders and non-Newfoundlanders, I think, in the history of any song. What do you think? See, Ralph Martin, another one. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This should be the very first song. Hello, Martin Dicer. How's this weekend going? I'm not sure. This is Ron Hines. Sonny's Dream. From the album Sing-Alongs and Shanties. It's a compilation. It was released in just before he passed. Hello, Tabby. Oh, I have Ken Tizzers with his 2 daughters. Oh, if there was an amazing cover, Paul, I totally agree. But you know what's funny is when you mentioned this song, not a lot of people would know that this is actually Ron Hines. Do you know what I mean? Are you excited for me to come home there, Tash? Can't wait. I got somebody from Toba watching in. Thank you so much again. Martin, if you want to hear the music side of it, www.ckwr.com. Yeah, as stereotype as it sounds, Tash, I agree. Out of all the Ron Hines song, this is my favorite, and it always has been. Because no matter who sings it, Steven, are you going to be singing this when I come see you? You guys going to throw this on? I think we should be doing it. Ray Walsh, Ray Johnson. Obviously, Semini is in a part of that, whether or not it is Bud and or Sim, you know. This song always reminds me of the Don McLean. When you're at a party, do you remember? Like Don McLean is always one of that crowd favorite, right? Like that's what this is. And it's been sung so many different ways. Fast. Do I like rap music? Depends on. Old school? Yes. I have a feeling that Johnny and I are going to be hearing a lot of this song during Paddy's. What do we say, guys? What do you think? Do you think we're going to be hearing a lot of this song? John Prine. Yes, that's another one that should be on the walk. Yeah, buddy. Exactly. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, okay, I will. Thanks for reminding me. Send me the size thing on. Yeah. I think Glenn's got his hands full. I am here alone. It's so long. You know, it's funny. I think every Newfoundlander knows this. As soon as they come out of that womb, no, that I can't do. As soon as they come out of the womb, they're knowing this song right away. Hey, Mr. Fitzy. How you doing, me buddy? What do I want here? Do I want this one? Bum, 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 bum. This one. Oops, shit. There we go. All right, I'm going to now synchronize swimming. You really like that? Oh, excuse me. Or you could play it on the Mummer song. Any Newfoundlanders allowed in? There it is. All right, let's give Mr. Glenn Pardy a song call here. Now, Glenn Pardy, as you know, is a musician and himself, which is pretty cool. Thanks for the likes there, Miss Shepley.
Hello.
Good day, sir. How are you now?
I'm doing perfect. How are you?
Good, buddy. I'm glad you did your hair for me.
Oh, yeah?
If you guys are wondering, Glenn and I go to the same barber, the barber of Gillette.
No.
How's things down home, my friend?
Pardon?
I said, how are things down home, my friend?
Got a big snowstorm today, which I was not expecting we're going to have, but today it's snowing big time.
Again, guys,
Yeah.
I'm trying to manifest that there's going to be no snow by the time I come home on the 13th. I'm still trying, Glenn. I'm still trying for you.
I have to get out the flamethrower for you and just melt it off.
Hey, as long as the plane can land, I don't care. It may not have to take off. That I don't care. But if it can land, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a great week here in St. John's, Newfoundland, all over the province.
Oh, it will be 13th to the 19th, and then it can snow again after I leave. I don't mind. But as Emily on the behind the scenes says, I'm going to bring the sunshine. Natasha Warford asks, are you going to the songwriter circle on Thursday?
I do not know.
He does not know, Natasha. Look at that. Look at it. See, people on the behind the scenes are asking so many questions. It's awesome. I love it.
I'm a very busy man.
You know, it was funny. You weren't until you started this page. You were always busy.
And a lot of events is pretty time consuming, I got to say.
Yeah. Oh, God. I can.
For sure.
So.
And it's been like 8 years now. I'm still at it.
Has it been okay? Because I remember when I first got you on, not too like when was it? Just late last year.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, 8 years for NL live events. Crazy. All right, here let's. We got about what do we got here? Maybe about 20 seconds left-ish. A minute left, and we'll get you on. So the idea tonight is I got a ton of music that's part of. I took from your post there of the ones that already are talking about part of the Walk of Fame, you know, like the Figgy Duff, like the Colleen Power, Pamela Morgan, Wilf Doyle, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm actually playing tonight, is every one of those that you posted.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that's why it's pretty cool to have you on so we can talk a bit about some of the artists and stuff. So,
okay.
All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, bow, 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 bow. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. That is the tribute to the Belle Island boy himself, Harry Hibbs. We'll hear a track from him a little later on. Ron Hines, Sonny's Dream, John White, Newfie Screech. All those songs are part of what we believe should be, or at least Mr. Pardy believes should be part of the NL Walk of Fame. And then on the telephone lines right now is Mr. Glenn Pardy, who has spearheaded this initiative. He is also one of the guys that is part of the NL Live events. Samantha's part of the NL Live events live stream. Like it's crazy on how this came together. Glenn and I got to know each other when the show first started. Also, Glenn is part of Atlantic Music. Like it's crazy on the titles this guy has. But Glenn, did you ever think that the NL Walk of Fame would be as massive as it is already?
You know what? I just put up a post and I was thinking, okay, maybe a couple of people will hear it or look at it or comment. And it was within minutes, it was like a popcorn machine. And it just kept on going and going.
Yep.
And I decided, just for fun, I said, I'd like to get 500 likes from people.
Yep.
It exceeded that. It went to over 1,500 likes. And I was like absolutely amazed that, I had that much grasp. But the thing is, there's so many people out there that support this.
Oh.
Want it.
Oh.
That's a big thing, right?
You know, and it's crazy because every week I talk about it, or every second week I talk about it, how Newfoundland has its own musical identity. But it's not just music on the Walk of Fame. Even though 90% of people would know the musician more than per se the actor or the hockey player or the poet. Like I've sent you some stuff as well that, you know what, the first Newfoundlander to play in the NHL Hockey League. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a musician, but 90% would be that because of Newfoundland having its own musical identity. And
for sure.
With that said, obviously I played Ron Hines in here. He is one of the most prolific musician, singer, songwriter that would, no doubt, Glenn, correct me if I'm wrong, would get the first star.
Well, you know, that's a hard one for me to say. When I put up the post, I'm asking the people of the province to nominate who they think would be good candidates for this. I'm just sharing their information, getting it out.
Yep.
And yesterday, I put up a post. I reached 36,000 people, and my phone went crazy yesterday. I had like over 880 people binging me and suggesting who should be on it, and it's just amazing because, you know, you got great actors, you got great singers.
Oh.
It's just and such a small population. We have amazing talent, and it affects our whole world. Like, you know,
yep.
It's worldwide, and that's why tourism. Everybody comes here in the summer. They want to see a great Newfoundland, and they want to be on George Street and walking around and seeing the music and hearing the people and having a great time. And what a better place to come than to St. John's, Newfoundland, and go down to see the Walk of Fame. Like it's just a no-brainer.
Absolutely. See, and you know, talking to you, and I know during the text we've been texting a lot, but talking to you, dude, I can hear the excitement in your voice. I can hear the passion. So tell me, what is the next step here, Glenn? How does this become a reality?
Well, you remember the movie Field of Dreams?
Yes.
You build it, they will come. So when I put up my post, the next day I had 4 radio stations commenting on it. And like, that was pretty amazing.
Yep.
I had interviews. Then I started with all the emails to all the arts organizations, the government, anybody who could actually help me out. I sent it out. And then I started the Facebook page. So, you know, there's something you can look at, you can see your pictures, and it just needs to, like, I need help from the whole province for everybody to get behind this and make it happen. Because a lot of people are saying, this should have happened years and years ago.
Of course.
I believe that. And we can make it happen. Why not?
You know what? If people sit there and go, oh, yeah, it should have happened. It should have done this. You know what? Yeah, it should have. But you know what? You're doing it now. You're not doing it in 5 years. You have just set precedent to get this thing off the ground now. And for you, dude, I commend you. We all, my behind the scenes, are congratulating you. You see it on your posts. You see it on the things that I share, that every other person shares. Glenn, you have got something here that is just going to put Newfoundland more so on the map than what it already is. Dude, for one of the small province, it's the summers are going to be so full. And you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm coming home on March 13th. You show me the block of sidewalk that you want. I will bring down gold spray paint and we'll start.
And you know what? I got like ideas every day, but I had one today just popped into my head. Like, why can't we have a star in each hometown of every single musician who gets nominated?
Why not?
It's only,
Yep.
They have one for Ron Hines, this big monument.
Yep.
And I guess Fairyland. We do that all over Newfoundland.
Why not? Why not? Or you get a banner that flies off one of the posts as soon as you get into town and fly out of town. This is the home of so-and-so.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like how we do it here during Remembrance Day, Cambridge, of course, Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge. We put up the banners for those who fought in World War I, again, two, and so on, that have given their lives. And those banners are dedicated and they're hung during every Remembrance Day. This is something like that too. As you drive in, this is the home of, and you see it on the signs too. When you drive into those little small towns, right? This is the home of, Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, so-and-so. You know what I mean? So why not do that? Again, Glenn, you're on to something here already. I want to continue on with some music. These guys, again, I know you're just looking for people, but Glenn, if you had your choice, obviously this trio would be in there. They are the Order of Canada recipients. We're talking about Buddy, what's his name, and the other fellers agreed that these guys should be on that sidewalk. Correct, Glenn?
Oh, definitely.
Exactly. And you know what? This is a perfect song for you, Glenn. It's called Is You Happy? Because I think you are. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW. Here we go. Clap along, guys. Clap along. Get off your hands. Clap. Come on now, clap. Paul says the audio is choppy. It's because of the snowstorm that they're having in down Newfoundland.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
How is it now? Is it better or is it not so bad? Or is it just on?
I was down in the basement working away making church, and we've got another thing that we're doing. Ricky Dalton.
Oh, yeah, I know Ricky.
Okay. Well, we donated a Shopify page to Ricky to sell his merchandise, and a percentage of the money, 25%, will go to the Janeway Foundation.
Well, let's talk about that because Ricky is a very good friend of the show.
Yeah, that's another good thing,
Yep.
It's always about promoting, so that's why I'm so ecstatic.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, is it breaking up on here on the Facebook or is it choppy on the TikTok? How are we looking here? Is it on the Facebook page? Is if you want, you can always go over to YouTube or the TikTok YouTube, and I'll still be able to see your questions and your comments if you want to do that. It's up to you. All right, let's get over to this one now. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Glenn, there's so many people by that's just, like I said to you, man, I think this what you're doing is absolutely incredible. And
well, you know what? I had no plan on doing it. It just something just popped in my head and I just put it up post.
Ah.
Yeah, it took off. I'm like, wow. Wow. Well, I just kept keep at it. Because the more people that I can get on this, sooner or later somebody's going to say, you know what? This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we spend some money? Because this is a tourism making money. People are coming to Newfoundland, and one way that we have our own Newfoundland Walk of Fame.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You could have people playing downtown on the street, come down to see the unveiling of a star. Oh, it's just crazy.
Yeah, no. And Ryan Gates just said the best parties are the ones you don't plan. So, yeah.
Those guys are doing amazing things as well.
Oh, at Silly Cove.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to come out and watch me take on Ryan on the arm wrestling challenge when I'm home. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on 98.5 CKWR. Is you happy, buddy? What's his name? And the other fellers, Ray, Wayne, and Kevin. I apologize if you're watching us on the behind the scenes. It sounds like things are getting a little choppy. That could be through StreamYard. Unfortunately, I have no idea sometimes as why it does it. Glenn, I don't know. Glenn, do you know? Because, you seem to have the answers here. Glenn, do you know why it's choppy? I don't know.
It's my luck.
Oh, there. Okay, Glenn. All right, there it is. Glenn, of course, Glenn Pardy, we're talking with him. He is the guy behind the scenes on the NL Walk of Fame. It is a pleasure to have you on here, Glenn. The page is NL Walk of Fame. And of course, if you follow me, you see me repost a ton of stuff. Tonight's show is dedicated to those that have had their picture basically put up there. And there's still some more that just didn't get their name up there. Ellison Wentz Coles could be another candidate. Corey and Trina, like the list is endless. So Are you planning on forming any sort of committee, Glenn, to get this a little further along?
At the moment, I'm just going to keep on promoting it. I've had 33 nominations so far. That's as much time as I had to find the pictures and put up the
Sure.
posts. And there will be another 33, and then another. So I'm just going to keep on putting up more and more posts, and because people are nominating these people. These are not my suggestions.
Yep.
They're the community of Newfoundland and the province. They're all saying who they would like to see. So I'm just going to get all the information in one place and get it all up there. And I'm actually at 1,700 followers since I started. So
wow,
it's starting to build.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want momentum, and I want everybody talking about it and just helping to promote it. And sooner or later, it will happen.
No, I agree.
But I believe.
I absolutely agree. Glenn, now there's something else we talked about. A very good friend of the show's who I've met numerous times. He's doing a little bit of a fundraiser coming up, and Atlantic, the Merch Music is helping him. We're talking about
Ricky Dalton and friends and the Janeway Foundation. He's having a fundraiser.
Beautiful. When is it happening? And I tell you, Ricky is one hell of a guy. Genuine, humble, always saying hi. And I'll tell you, that guy is always with a smile on his face. When is the event, and where is it again?
We're going to have it at Broderick's.
Yep.
And I'm not quite sure what the date is at the very moment.
It's at the tail end. Is it before Paddy's or after Paddy's? I'm sure somebody on here can tell me real quick. When is the Ricky Dalton fundraiser? Come on, hurry up. Who's on there? Who's on the behind the scenes? I'm expecting somebody to chime in. But it is at Broderick's, and the lineup is tremendous as far as the musical talent goes. And like I said, I just can't remember if it's beforehand. But the jersey, like the shirts you're making and the sweater, you're donating a portion of that too?
Well, 25% of the sales that's from our store, our Shopify store, will go to Ricky, and he'll just pass that right on to the Janeway Foundation.
Absolutely wonderful. Glenn, listen, my friend, a pleasure to talk to you. NL Walk of Fame is where they can find you on Facebook. Oh, it's in April 20th and 21st. There it is. Okay, April 20th. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Tash. Thank you, Emily. There it is. So I knew somebody would chime in. Glenn, a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. I will see you on the 13th when I get home, and we're going to have to sit down and have a couple of beers. And of course, I know you're going to be busy, but you'll have at least a chance to have one beer with me, won't you?
No, I'll try.
All right. Sure. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me on. And thanks for all your listeners, for all the support. And, you know, we're a very proud bunch here in Newfoundland, and I think that providing this, I guess, it's a service to honor our Newfoundland artists, musicians, actors, everybody, and get them seen. Because somebody said, everybody's going to see this.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to see this. This means tourists, anybody.
Yep.
So if we can get it out there, and I need everybody's help to help support it. That's what I want.
Well, you got my support all the way from several provinces westward here in Ontario. Glenn, you always know that. You know I've got your back. Anything you need, this mainland feller's got you covered.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, Glenn, you have a great night, my friend, and best of luck. Let's get to 2,000, 2,500 by the end of the week. Okay, Glenn, see ya. You bet you might. Glenn Pardy of the NL Walk of Fame. The list is endless. You heard him. Go in, submit your picture. There's an email address that you can send your stuff to. Yeah, he just is accepting the pictures. Eventually, somebody is going to decide, and everybody else will decide on who can make it. We're going to take a quick break. Emil is next. Hold on. Yeah, terribly sorry, guys. I have no idea why it's doing that. Was it doing it from the start? I don't think so. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks ass. I apologize, guys. I wish I could tell you why. I don't know. 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 I don't know.
Do you know a Kitchener resident age 65 plus who helps make our community a better place for others?
Good evening, Mr. Winston Park.
Nominations are open until March 31st.
The internet.
Community celebration May 28th. For information and to nominate a candidate, please visit kitchener.ca/senior of the year.
All right, and don't forget, all the music that you are hearing this evening is all available on the online radio station that plays nothing but Newfoundland music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And in fact, I was able to hear a track today from Mr. Dave Fitz that we played last week, the Doug and Slugs cover of the Day by Day. It was pretty cool. So if you tune in, it's on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Live 365. Continuing on with the nominees we were talking about, this is Emile Benoit and a track called La Ruse. This is for you, Jenna. You'll be able to understand this. Oh, I've got Ricky's page, Emily. Oh, don't worry. I can't access it when I've got, because I'm using my phone on both this. See, I just don't play one French group called there it is, Jenna. Love it. Love it. Oh, I plan on hanging out with Ricky when I'm home for sure. See, Jenna, it's not just you. I have to share the French part of my show. Are you singing, Jenna? I bet you're singing, aren't you? Yeah, again, guys, I apologize if it's cracking up or anything like that. It's the stupid StreamYard, right? It's so the way it works is Matt goes on StreamYard and it allows us to Ryan, can't wait, planning our biggest weekend ever in May. Really, dude? I can't make it in May. Maybe. Give me the dates. Maybe I'll fly down for the weekend. Ryan, always a pleasure, my brother. I'll talk to you again real soon. Let's text this week, okay? Let me know how things are going. But so Matt does the StreamYard stuff, May 3rd and 4th. Ooh. Fly down on a Friday, come back on a Monday. I knew you would. I knew you would be, Jenna. Vive la francophonie! I need the cigarette in the mouth, the stereotype. It's interesting, though, Jenna, talking about the French music that's part of Newfoundland. It's crazy. There's more out there than we know. And I knew of Emile Benoit, but it really wasn't until you guys, the Port-Aux-Poutines, that I actually realized how much, how would you say it, the French Newfoundland music, however you put it, but you know what I'm trying to say. That is actually out there. It's crazy. I never realized. So thank you, Jenna, for turning me on to another genre that I had no idea about. You guys know this song. Wonderful Grand Band. Oh, I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. You better be sure to turn them over to me. So anyways, going back to the StreamYard thing. So Matt does the StreamYard thing, and it allows me to go on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It doesn't do the TikTok yet, So TikTok, you're on your separate own entity. Aren't you guys lucky? But yeah, that's kind of how it is. Excuse me. You got to remember that Newfoundland music, just this whole walk of fame, just isn't about the music, even though we are extremely proud folk, as we all know, when it comes to the music side of things. But there was you can't remember, the NHLers, right? You can't forget about the poets and the writers from Newfoundland and Labrador who paved the way for other writers. Again, these are all the people that set the tone for Newfoundland and its culture, not just music, but in the arts, movies, television. Gordon Pinsent. Well, Paul, I would really hope this was done at the mall, because the song is the Babylon Mall. Ah, there it is. See? I'm not going to talk yet. Let's keep playing some music. All right, who can guess this? Who can guess this? This is going way back. So it sounds like with Asitha, because so the Thursday night we got some Shisa going on. Bravo. Bravo. It is the one and only Minnie White. So the Thursday night, Wednesday night that we get there, like I said, we're hanging out at my Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert's there outside of Dildo. We're going to Broadcoat, because apparently Dildo, the brewery, isn't open on a Wednesday. Like, I don't know, Sherry. I told you just leave the key under the mat. We'll let ourselves in. I know how to work a tap. Don't worry there. So we're just going to chill there. And then Thursday we're getting up. And if anybody wants to join us, we're going over to Dildo, the brewery, to have a few, yeah, whatever. Not even close, Glenn. My name won't be on that sidewalk for a very long time, if at all. The star is right here in my heart, guys, but thank you. Yeah. So if anybody wants to meet us over at Dildo, the brewery, on the Thursday, by all means, come on over. Then Johnny and I are heading into town, and then we're going to continue on from there. However, the 16th, hello, Miss Courtney Wicks. I want you, speaking of legs in Heart's Content, Miss Courtney Wicks will be there. I hope she brings the fam. She will be coming out. Looking forward to seeing her again. It's been since last August since Courtney and I saw each other. Yeah, so that's, but I am going to come back to Carboneer because, is it Riley meet us? Riley is playing a show in Carboneer. You saw my post. So I want to take a trip back in there. Hey, Courtney, you're late for a meeting. She's hanging out with me, bro. She's hanging out with me, man. You just relax. And then we're going to, obviously, to catch. There's so many amazing bands that I really want to see. Yeah. So many acts that I want to see that are going to be playing at O'Reilly's. But again, of course, Dougie's and Seitha's got the inside track with Broderick's. We're going to the back door on Broderick's, the side door. We got the secret handshake for him. Why don't you tag them? Why don't you tag Freezerland so Danielle and Tara can hop on here?
Hi, this is Barry Fitzpatrick, and you're listening to Jigs and Reels with Dean Clark.
All right, here's this one. Who can name this group? Jenna, you seem to be on a roll. It doesn't come up here. Are you serious? That's so cool. So are you going to hang out with us then, Courtney? And Jeremy chimed in with Figgy Duff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Miss Pamela and Noel Din. Now, there is a history, as we all know, with Mr. Dave Fitz and Figgy Duff. If I'm not wrong, Dave, you played with these guys, right, for a little bit? I had the pleasure of meeting these guys. God, when they first released this CD, that's it. I knew we had the conversation about that. What does he win, Bob? He wins an absolute handshake. There you go. High five. I remember seeing these guys at, and I think you were there, Dave, because we talked about this, at the Commercial Tavern in Maryhill when they first launched their first CD. And I did the show back then. And again, no social media, no nothing. I knew these guys were coming because I got a letter in the mail. And the Commercial Tavern in Maryhill, a small little tavern. It was pretty much from the, God, hello, Gavin. I'm doing well, brother. How are you? It was an old tavern from the early 1800s. It still stood. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, yes, Johnny and I cannot wait. I got my 3 bottles of caffeine pills. Did you really, Bob? That Commercial Tavern, eh? What history. Well, I've been here, Gavin. Where have you been? You can always, message me, and say, yo. Actually, you know what? I want to do one more. Back porches. We all know this song. This was always my favorite. The Old Bar, the Western Swing Authority. Really? No way. See, Daryl, I got your shirt on, Daryl. Stage Niner. Told you I'd wear it tonight. Smells fresh. Smells like Jigs dinner. Daryl, did you keep it? Did you hang it up in the kitchen at the restaurant? It smells like salt beef. I wanted to on it late earlier. Moose. So the only thing is, if we do go out, guys, I need you. I thought we were. Oh, I got it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to friend you on that one. I'm sorry, dude. I will make sure to friend you. If we all go out and we do hang out, I do have a surprise for y'all. You'll be able to, like I said, I'm bringing some medallions down. I'm working on them. Jigs and Reels, Radio KW, Shamrock medallions. 240 of them going to be handed out. It is going to be awesome. They're on beads. You'll be the DD. Thank God we're staying at a hotel, and I am not telling y'all what hotel we're staying at. Hell no. Johnny better not either, because I do not want to get kicked out. At least not yet. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. That is the one and only Mr. Dick Nolan in the good old Newfield House. Always one of those songs that take me back to my childhood and listening to on the albums from my parents. We also had Figgy Duff in there, Pamela Morgan and Noel Din, the late Noel Din. Pamela were founding members of the Seminole, Newfoundland, and Labrador band Figgy Duff. We all know the group came together in 1975. When Din, a veteran of the St. John's rock scene, assembled a band to combine traditional music with rock and roll. Morgan, a singer born and raised in Grand Falls, soon joined on, and for the next 2 decades, the group toured the island, honing a distinctive blend of traditional and contemporary music. We're talking about it on the behind the scenes. Had a chance to see them at the Commercial Tavern in Maryhill, and Bob Pinson chimes in, and it's crazy that Bob was talking about. Went to the Maryhill Tavern lots to see a media band, Whiskey. Yes, I know the band that you're talking about. Lead singer was Newfie McCary. Now, Bob, are you ready? Mick Carey and I used to work together at Beresford Box with my mom. That's how I got to know Mick Carey and grabbed his new CDs when he first launched them and played them on the very first Jigs and Reels radio show back between 88 and 08. Small world. I remember seeing him out there many times. He was known to us as Michael Carey, or Mick, but his CDs were called the Michael Carey. He went with his full name. And of course, we all know that Dave Fitz played bass with the two. Crazy. Minnie White in there as well. Patty Pauly's Jig and the French Reel. Babylon Mall, the wonderful grand band. And Emile Benoit, La Rose. Beautiful, beautiful song. We do have another French Newfoundland song coming up. It's going to be released in a few days. Excited. Jigs and Reels has got the exclusive debut of it. I cannot tell you what it is, but yeah, you've heard it. You've heard me talk about it. I'm super excited about playing it because these guys are like super dope. I love them. What else we got coming up? We're talking about St. Patty's, of course, in Newfoundland, and Johnny and I will be there. And again, you guys, if you're listening in and you're not chiming in on the behind the scenes, I want you guys to come out. If you've got tickets somewhere and you see us wandering around in our Jigs and Reels Radio KW Patty's Day swag t-shirts, they're one of a kind, limited edition, available on the Atlantic Music and Merch on my website as well. You can click on it. It'll take you to the website and get yours. Because if you do have them, I may just be, you might be lucky enough to grab yourself a bead with a shamrock. The Jigs and Reels Radio KW limited edition shamrocks is what I'm handing out this year. Every time I go home, it's like, I always got to bring something because Lord knows I bring stuff back. So I got to leave stuff there. So that'll be this year's for Patty's. We got a ton of great music coming up for you next. So sit back, relax, and don't go anywhere. More music coming up. Pete Fowler. Pete Fowler's like the guy. Way to go, Pete Fowler. Pete Fowler. So cool. All right, here we go. All right, and we're back here on Jigs and Reels. And of course, as you know, each and every Monday night, we always got to, oh, what's this? What's this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We know what this means. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got some brand new music for you this evening, and I never, ever, ever get to disappoint on this because I never hear these songs. This is the very first time I'll hear them, just like you guys. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the go tonight, 2 that aren't even released yet. We'll listen to those. This one is about a bar in Marystown. We're talking about Mr. Jason Walsh singing about 5 Dock Row on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. Whoa. Wow. Of course, Tash, you would just love that one because I think you've been there, haven't you? Have you been to 5 Dock Row? Because I think you have, haven't you? I've also told yeah, it is. It is, man. It's crazy. All right, there we are. I know. Hello, Mr. Jason Gill. How are you tonight, Gilly? One of the things that Wettlaufer and I are actually going to be doing is we're going to be stopping off at the embassy because we have to go to the embassy. We got to go to the embassy, right? Those that are on TikTok, if you've never been to the Newfoundland embassy, make sure you check it out. The brothers are fantastic. That was actually the very first bar when I was home last year by myself. Tash, she introduced me to Mr. Randy Matthews at that time. And then, of course, we had Jeff on the drums. That was my first experience with the embassy. And I always got to make sure I stop in there. Cleaning snow, dude. I'm manifesting that there's no snow March 13th to 19th, okay? No snow, no storms. I want to wear a T-shirt walking around from bar to bar. That's my goal, all right? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Vern, how are you, brother? Mr. Vern Hiscock, the drummer of Hamilton Sound. We all know Hamilton Sound. New CD is coming out soon. Oh, buddy, Paul. I wear shorts when I'm bouncing at the bar and I'm outside. People ask me why I'm wearing shorts. This is the way I am. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. Brand spanking new music. Jason Walsh and the 5 Dock Row. Jason Walsh is part of that, yes, unbelievably talented Walsh family. This next song I got, I was kind of, again, Facebook is a funny thing because you never know who you're going to run into. Just like this guy, okay? Mr. Dewey decided that he's going to send me over some music. Richard Dewey, and followed and saw him on Facebook. He's about to play some shows. All of a sudden I put a song list on and I'm like, dude, we got to talk, man. You got to have music. You got to send it over here because guess what? This is where we're going to be playing it. And here we are. And again, I never listened to the song, but I did have a chance to check out the short documentary that CBC did on the song called Ghost in the Water. All right. What it is a tune that Dale and Rich wrote that goes hand in hand with a short documentary did on the personal fight to have their water supply cleaned up in their area. It means a great deal to him personally. The group is called Band of Brothers. It's a collection of friends that get together and jam in a garage bar every few weeks. I love it. We like to come up with the ideas that mean something to us individually and build a song from the ground up. When we have a song, we head to Dale's studio, the Hooligan Studio, and lay down the tracks. Members are Dale Hamill, Richard Dewey, Mike Doucette, Oral Muse. I got 2 songs. One's going to be played right now. This is that song we were talking about. And again, I have not heard this. This is brand new for me. Song's called Ghost in the Water on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. Let me know what you think. I like the guitar work. Yeah, Jason, brother, thank you so much for that song, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Natasha in the embassy. She doesn't need her passport to go there. Yes, of course you are. Hey, Jackson, what's going on? Oh, I can imagine, man. You mean that was Will Penny that played on that for you? Jason, it's on rotation on the radio station too, buddy. Already up, brother. You'll get your 0.6 cents soon. Wow. Damn. I really like this. Well done, Dewey. Look up on YouTube. Hey, whatever. Danny, what's going on? Are you ready for us? So check out YouTube and search for Brand of... there he is. Check out YouTube and The Ghost in the Water. Now, where Rich is this again? What's the town? Because I wasn't able to pull up the information because it's on the... it's on my Facebook Messenger, but because I use my phone for the live streams, I can't access it. You guys just keep... It is Deer Lake, okay. You guys just keep shoveling because, like I said, March 13th and 19th, there will be no snow. Who's playing the guitar in this? But you got a shed, though, don't you, Dave? Keep smashing that like button. I know it's you, D. Same with you, Jackson. Get in. Nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Dewey is the one that co-wrote this song. And if you see him, if you go on Salt Wire, you'll see his article regarding this travesty that was up in Deer Lake. How long ago? Is it 20? It's 02 or no? What was the year there, Richard? I like the vocals in this, man. It's really cool. But the story behind it is very touching, very moving. Just before COVID. Huh. Oh, I got a direct line to so many people. You don't worry about us, Danny. Johnny and I together are bringing down the zero snow. We're going to be walking around in T-shirts. At least I will be. It'll help us sober up to go between O'Reilly, Shamrocks, Broderick's, Embassy, back to the hotel. I really, really like this track. Well done, Richard. Well done. Well done. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. What a touching story. Moving, in fact, talking about cleanup in Deer Lake around 2019. Group is called the Band of Brothers. Find them on YouTube. Thank you, Richard. Wicked. Absolutely wicked track, man. Really, really like it. That has been uploaded to the all Newfoundland music radio station, Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Live 365. So, Richard, eventually you will get your 0.02 cents from SoCan in about 4 years. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Let's continue on, shall we? It's been a while since we heard a song from this guy, but I'm really, really, really excited. We were supposed to play it last week, but because we were talking with Mr. Fitz last week, and wow, I had a chance to listen back to the interview. We could have talked all night, couldn't we have, Dave? It was incredible. Could have done that all night. Doug Randall there. Shout out to the NL Winter Games in Gander. Wicked. Good luck to you all. Mike Doucette was playing the guitar on that one. Thank you, Wicked. Great all-around track, that one. Again, Band of Brothers. Leo Wall. I'm looking forward to this guy playing at the Jigs and Reels Jam on the Rock 2 in Carbonear. He's got a new song called You Changed Me. Here it is on Jigs and Reels or Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR.
You changed me for the better.
Recognize the voice right off the top. Oh, I can imagine, Dougie. Melvin Harnum is on. From the Harnums. Wow. Hello, Michelle. No, I'm trimming this before I head home. The beard is going to be about a little shorter. I like this, Leo. Oh, he's the mayor of Hearts Delight. Oh, okay. I figured Harnum was part of Hearts Delight. Bet you he lives on Harnum Lane too, doesn't he? Welcome on here, Melvin. Hearts Delight's okay, but it's not Heart's Desire, I'll tell you that. Just so you know, Melvin. Heart's Desire is still number one, boy. Who have you never seen smile? Me? Judy Cumby, look at you. It's a great song, Leo. I like it. So with Melvin Harnum being Harnum, he's got to have some relation to Jordan Harnum, I'm sure. And I bet you my aunt and uncle know Melvin Harnum, which is, Karen and Robert Pretty. Who doesn't know Karen and Robert Pretty of Broad Cove? You wrote this song, didn't you? Oh, okay. Never mind. I was just about to ask that. Ottawa Newfie has chimed in on TikTok. What's going on, Ottawa Newfie? Wait, you wrote this in 2018, but you just recently recorded this, didn't you? At Dave's studio, right? Bam, 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 bam. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. Brand new music from Leo Wall. The song is called You Changed Me, written for his wife back in 2018. Beautiful song, Mr. Leo Wall. Absolutely. And I bet your wife is just over the moon. She got a song, just for her. Really? Dave had nothing to do with that. That was crazy. Wow. Leo, sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to you on the August 9th and 10th weekend. Jigs and Reels Jam on the Rock. The proposal is about to go in to the town of Carbonear. We've turned it into a, street party is what we're going to look at as. Right in front of Route 66. We're going to close off that section of the street. We're talking about having 2 stages, one on each end. That's our goal anyways. So therefore, there's going to be nonstop entertainment going back and forth. 2 nights Friday, and then, of course, all day Saturday. Going to be crazy. You're listening to the New Music Monday here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. The Nightingale is the English translation. But if you talk about it in Francais, it is La Rossignol. I always remember Rossignol, the ski stuff. I used to have a hat back in high school, the Rossignol, and I never really knew what it meant. But I want to thank the Port-Aux-Poutines for doing this song and getting this out there, because you know how much I love Jenna and Axel. Those guys are phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to hearing so much more new music from them. But this one is not even released yet, so sit back, relax, and listen to some brand new music from my friends, Port-Aux-Poutines. Oh, is that Axel or is that Jenna? I love that. Jigs and Reels Radio KW, 98.5 CKWR. I love your voice, Jenna. You guys are so amazing together. Oh, what do you think, Bacaloo? Of course, J. Ray. Dude, you are so... It is, eh? My seat's falling. If anybody says it's about the weight, dear God, I'm going to... Love this. It is so catchy. Listen to this. Beautiful. You and I are going to talk one day, though, because I got to get you on the air, as well as I got to get the outdoor guys on the air. Well, Mr. Kristen, are you from Newfoundland? Kristen Kuhl. That's a cool last name. Are you from Newfoundland? If you're from Newfoundland, you know I'm going to play it. Oh, Kristen, you got to be from Newfoundland. I would love to hear it, but I can't play it on my show. Send it over, though. I got a buddy of mine who, So, Paula Snow. Hi, Paula. I'm going to get the outdoor guys on this. Jordan is my wife's cousin. I figured as much. Jordan is a wicked dude. Oh, I love their voices. Isn't this catchy? So, Melvin, I'm sure you know my cousin Wade Lay then, right? Everybody knows Wade and Michelle. Really? Well, I'm sure, Liz, you've hung out with Wade. Yeah, he's my cousin. He's my first cousin. We look alike. Can't we tell? Come on. You know what I probably do, Dave? No way. Oh, listen to that. Oh, the voice is beautiful. Huh. Well, the next time you go over, Melvin, you tell them that they owe you several beers because I'm their favorite cousin. Okay? So go over in a big steak. Tell them they owe you a big steak. Oh, beautiful. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. Port-Aux-Poutines is the name of that duo, Axel and Jenna. Such beautiful, beautiful music. La Rossignol, the Nightingale. 7:20 here on Jigs and Reels. I want to give a big shout out to my mom. Why? I rarely give shout out to my parents, except when it comes to anniversary time and such. However, this is an important time because my mom is in the hospital. Nothing serious, or at least it's not anymore. She caught this cough, and it's this pulmonary issue that's going on. Dana had it. I had it. And it's just one of those coughs that you just cannot get rid of. Well, my mom, turning 80, had a hard time breathing. So it was late last week. She called the ambulance and took her down, and she's been in ever since Wednesday, Thursday. So she's doing much better. She's on oxygen and everything like that. So they're tuning in right now with my daughter, Delaney, their favorite granddaughter, because, she's there every night, making me look bad. But that's good, Dee. I'm glad you're there. My dad is there as well. So, again, I'm giving a big shout out to my mom. She's watching in on the behind the scenes with my daughter, with Delaney. So, again, she's doing a hell of a lot better than what it was last week. So she's able to get up and walk around. So definitely tough times, scary times. But you know what? My mom is tough. She's got the Clark blood in her. Let's continue on, shall we? We've got a track right now. And it's kind of appropriate, actually. I completely forgot about this. Song is called Ain't Stopping. We're going to send this one out to my mom, Reverend Dave and the Sin Eaters. The song is actually going to get released tomorrow, but you're hearing it first on Jigs and Reels Radio KW 98.5 CKWR. For you, Mom. Mutter. Because you ain't stopping. Go, Dave, go! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's me, Butter. You guys, some of you might know her, Nelda Clark, the Clark clan from Heart's Desire. Thank you, Paula. Oh, yeah. Live at the Garrick Theater, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for the well wishes. She's watching. So I'm trying to get Mr. Dave Peddle here to Kitchener, which it sounds like it's going to come to fruition. Another guy I'm going to be bringing to Kitchener-Waterloo at the late August is Mr. Darcy Scott. Right now, we're working on 3 locations, 3 gigs for Darcy, and possibly 2 more. So he's going to be playing here at the tail end of August here in Southern Ontario. Obviously, Jigs and Reels Radio KW, you guys will be the first to know. Dave, you would be so at home with these guys. Oh, man. Okay, it's pretty cool. Over TikTok, I'll tell you, I got barbecue pit pastor. And you all know that this body wasn't raised on salads. Dude loves some good old barbecue pit pastor. Big ups to you. Thank you for joining in. You're joining in at the right time, some good old blues. Don't forget to share the live, guys. Still got about a half an hour to go. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 9 songs still to play. You know what? I just might. We got a couple of low-key venues that I'm going to have him play at, small seaters, just him and the acoustic, and then we're going to, ramp it up a bit. But that might be an idea, especially if he's been here before. But the Falls is a good spot. Actually, I'll be heading to the Falls. Dane and I would Hunter for her national cheer competition. That might not be a bad spot to go check out ourselves. Yeah, Dave, you would you would kill it on the skins on this, man. I ain't stopping. Yes, it is. It's actually where the Falls are. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on 98.5 CKWR. Reverend Dave and the Sin Eaters. I remember when I first got their song, and I fell in love with the name because those names are catchy. You know what I mean? It's like the Reverend Dave and the Sin Eaters. It's like, damn, it's like right in you. Beautiful. We're talking on the behind the scenes. That was our final track here, by the way, on the New Music Monday. Hope you enjoyed that. 5 more tracks. Last week, we didn't play any because of that amazing interview with my brother. But the list continues on. I am very, very, very close. March 2nd, there's going to be something new on Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on Live 365. I'm planning on launching something brand new. Every so often, I'm throwing something in there to create the hype and keep it going. Checked in the last 24 hours there while I was listening during the day. At one point, I had 27 listeners on at one point. So pretty happy on how it's going. Over a 24-hour period, I'm averaging anywhere from 80 to 110 listeners in a 24-hour period. So the station is gaining and gaining traction. It is on Live 365. So once you're done here, click on over, continue listening, favorite it. It's on, you can download the app, take it anywhere. It is actually on Amazon as well. Google, sorry. No, Alexa. It is on Alexa, but you have to say, hey, Alexa, open Jigs Reels Radio KW. And then it'll say, do you need help with Jigs and Reels Radio KW? And you say, play it. And then it'll kick in. And then you go, and hey, Alexa, volume 10. Because Alexa doesn't understand volume 11. It stops at 10. I don't get it. But yeah, Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Live 365. Do it. Let's take a quick break. We got some more music on the way from those nominees that we talked earlier with Glenn Pardy on the NL Walk of Fame. So hang tight.
Water softeners continue to serve our community. From new water softeners.
Yeah, hey. Thanks, Paula. She's doing well.
To all health and safety precautions, they're ready to help. For more information, visit Adrian's Water Softeners.
Red Bull's kicking in. And we're back here on Jigs and Reels, and these guys have been around forever. And now they do their own separate thing. But we're talking about the Irish descendants from the Newfoundland Drinking Songs 2. Here is one of my favorite songs, Dirty Old Town, on Jigs and Reels Radio KW.
Gasworks wall. Dream
The dream. Oh, my favorite song. It's my girl. Dirty wall. Dirty old town. Dirty old town.
Clouds are drift.
Judy Cumbie. Are you going to join us, Judy? Yeah, exactly. Spinal Tap. It's on 11. You got it. So, Miss Judy, you're going to meet us over at the brewery then on that Thursday, are you? Hope so. Bring your guitar. We'll turn it into a big jam on the Thursday. Since, of course, well, Johnny and I and Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert will be over at the brewery on Thursday afternoon. Since they're closed on Wednesday, which I don't understand why. Whatever. So we're going to be going over there for lunch. I don't know. Around noon 30. So come on over. The old town. What Thursday? Oh my God. March 14th. Mark it in your cal. I'll send you an invite, Judy. You know, because I'm coming home on the 13th. And like I said, they're not open on the Wednesday. Oh, Judy. Forget your guitar. March 4th, just come out and have some drinks with us. Bring Rod. I just wish Paul Bump would be joining us during Paddy's. So, Sherry, you know you got some people coming out on the 14th. Block a table for us, please. Inside, preferably. Not on the patio. No, Judy. Maybe this song. Dirty. I'll do the William Shatner. The vocal part of it, the spoken word. I met my love. By the Gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. See? Dirty old town. Dirty old town. Oh, God. I'm so glad you guys are part of this shit. Oh, man. I got to lay off. I think I got to lay off the Red Bulls. Oh, shit. I'm making myself cry. Woo! Damn. If you think this is me now, hello, Glow Gary Hills. If you think this is me now, wait till I come home. Oh, shit. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I went out to the Waterloo and took up the kitchen floor to stare at all the tables down amongst the hunks of corn. And as I stared around the pit, I let out 3 big roars, for in the bottom with the spots was Mrs. Cooley's store.
Ma-do-dee-doo-da-dee-da-dee-doo-da-dee-dum.
I hook 'em out but they don't shrink. I put some with the spot, says she, and then I let some drain. But the peels they beat the jabbits now for not the see.
Oops.
Well, they had a game of 45s that night at 8:30.
Huh.
3 tables and a few to spare. We all sat up till late. 3 hours plus as quiet as the grave before the light. Then on the stroke of midnight clear, they all began to fight.
There we go. Oh, all right, Jason, you guys behave. Of course, man, anytime. She was on, Sherry was on TikTok. I don't know if she's still on here. She gave me shit for almost taking off the hat. 45s. I played 33s. Ah, there she is. She's hiding. She's lurking in the waters. Sherry's going to lock the door on Thursday. She's not letting us in. Or she'll have tables for us. Perfect. So then Rod can meet us. Oh, I thought you meant albums. I played a lot of 45s in the day. I got something for you, Sherry, so don't you worry. It'll allow me to get in. It's the only way I get to stay over at Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert's if I bring something for them. Snooky, I just look like, you know what? I'm about to have another Red Bull. I'm almost done this one. And I'm not even going to the gym tonight, so it's going to suck. I'm going to be sitting there in bed going, I'll be on my phone. Oh, don't you worry, Sherry. You know I always got something for you. All right, quick, who sings this?
My look in the mirror tells me how the time has flown. And no one there would know me now. My kinfolk are all gone. And I'd just be a stranger in the town where I was born. But if I could step back for a little while,
Shit.
walking through the front door just to see my mama smile, see my daddy working in the field like he used to. But there's been a lot of changes
That's not it.
since I left in 62.
There we go.
Now 40 years is such a long, long time. But it only seems like minutes when you're walking.
There we go. I'm good. No, this is actually Lloyd. This is actually Lloyd. Don't they sound the same, eh? Oh, the Newfoundland Club's still open in Cambridge? Yes, it is, Mr. Glenn Pye. Bench press the bed. Is that what you're trying? Is that the? Is that like an innuendo? The bench press the bed, huh? What are you trying to say there, Snookums? This is one of those other nominees that they should be having on the Walk of Fame for sure. Yes, the Cambridge Newfoundland Club is still open. In fact, Newfoundland Band is going to be there while I'm here. It's crazy. Well, I'll be home. And then I ended up finding out that the Rowdy Men are actually going to be in Burlington. Is it Burlington? Anyways, it's around here. This Snookums is Lloyd Snow, the original, the OG. Lloyd Snow reminds me a lot of Peter Jacobs in their sound. If you hear both of them, they have that sort of sound between the two of them. That Newfoundland country, beautiful. See? Conway Twitty. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. That is the one and only Lloyd Snow, a drunken country bum. Joan Morrissey, the boarding house in Confederation Square, Irish Descendants, dirty old town. 7:40 here on Jigs and Reels, and I'll tell you that we've got ourselves a kick our show at the Dildo Brewery. Judy Cumby's going to bring her guitar, and I'm going to do spoken word to some songs. Oh, yeah, it's going to happen on Thursday, March 14th. As long as Sherry decides on opening the door for us, she might just lock us out. I have way too much fun on this show. And I'll tell you this, if it weren't for you guys, I would be Jigs and Reels Radio KW, and we're listening to some other great music from Newfoundland. I'll tell you, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be as hyper as I am. Yeah, sure, maybe the 2 cans of Red Bull are kicking in as well. Whatever. The fact of the matter is I put the fun and dysfunctional over here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW, and we have a hell of a good time. Sherry's laughing on the behind the scenes. She's going, oh, dear God, please no. Judy, you're welcome. And Karen, Uncle Robert, you're welcome. Dean, no. Johnny, you can come in. But I'm bringing you something. Don't you worry. Let's continue on, shall we? One of my favorite songs from this guy. You know the words. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Mr. Harry Hibbs himself. See, you ready? Ready? I thought her the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. See? I got it, Jerry. Dave, can you record me? I'm going to do all these songs, traditional songs in that way. Okay? There was the huge garden parties. Wow. No, they still do the garden parties at the Cambridge Newfoundland Club. It's the reunion. It's the reunion that they hold every year. Oh, you guys are nuts. Her shoulders, her black velvet band. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs from Harry. Hey, Stephen, are you still on? The Bill Shatner version. Stephen, if you're still on, buddy, I want you to play this song for me before your end of the night. Pure Sauce, like the live. Hello, Pure Sauce. Pure Sauce. Call the album Dean and Friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have played that one. You should have told me. I like that one too. All Kinds of Everything is another good one. In all honesty, could you imagine, Judy, like if you guys, some of you are old enough to remember Harry, but could you imagine when Harry was playing at the Caribou Club in Toronto and just being there in the crowd with him? That would have been unbelievable. That would have been absolutely unbelievable to be around during that time frame. Like when Roy Payne, all that, you know? What I'm saying, Judy, is we're too young. We're too young to remember those days, Judy. That's what I'm trying to say. You picking up what I'm laying down? Yeah, that's what I thought. Van Diemen's Land. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR, Harry Hibbs, Belle Island Sun, and Black Velvet Band. Another guy that's going to get nominated or has been featured on the pictures. Been around a long time. Conception Harbor is where this guy's from. Began his first band back in 1944. It was called Wilf Doyle and his Orchestra. They went on to tour extensively across the island of Newfoundland and Labrador. They performed at concerts, dances, and even entertained audiences at Navy and Air bases. His musical repertoire primarily consisted of traditional Newfoundland songs, both well-known and lesser-known gems. Now, Doyle's dedication to preserving and celebrating Newfoundland's musical heritage earned him recognition and respect. He made his first recording in 1956, went on to create a total of 11 records. Wilf Doyle, 11 records. His accordion melodies resonated through TV, radio broadcasts, reaching audiences far and wide. Notably, in 2007, the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Festival bestowed upon him a Lifetime Achievement Award for his outstanding contributions to folk music. Unbelievable. Wilf Doyle's legacy lives on, and his passion for music continues to inspire generations of Newfoundlanders. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why Glenn Pardy decided on starting the NL Walk of Fame for guys like this. This is Wilf Doyle and his orchestra. Song's called The Shoal Harbor Line. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. That's crazy, Judy. You should, if he's got some albums, though, geez, I'd love to have that. Rick Guzik, you're still on, I'm sure. You're Mr. Accordion Player. Why don't you pick up the accordion, Judy? Don't you dare be blaming me. That's why you have timers on your phones, for crying out loud. Don't be blaming me. Could you imagine all the ladies and the guys dancing to this? This is yeah. Agreed, Jeremy. This would be an awesome. Like, I could picture Nana Pop dancing to this. Judy with no patience. Come on, Judy. Oh, and listen to what's now. That's what I want. Living and I found. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rick. I figured you'd be liking this one. There's not too many artists now that are playing the accordion. Salt Beef Junkies, yes, of course. there's one, there'll be the other, music and friends. To gray and high the sun. With tired hands, their daily work is done. Nothing seems to turn things round again. Yes, yes. And then, and then you got from Darina Harvey. But again, it's not like, hello, Mr. Paul Joseph Nolan. But it's not, Paul, like it was their era. Do you know what I mean? Like this was what it was very traditional accordion waltz music. It was beautiful. The jigs and reels aspect of it. The original jigs and reels. He's very traditional. He's got that Irish sound to him, the Mark Hiscock. But again, those guys have been around forever, Paul. We're talking about new ones. Salt Beef Junkies are the only guys that kind of come to mind that have picked up an accordion and kind of carried that tradition along. Like, don't get me wrong, Mark Hiscock's been around for millions of years, right? Music and friends. Things the old world right, like music and friends. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. What is a nomination on the NL Walk of Fame without those guys? Bud and Sim. Sam and I had a song called Music and Friends. Wolf Doyle and his orchestra, the Shoal Harbor line, and there as well, Harry Hibbs and the Black Velvet Band. 7:52 here. Let's continue on. Another nominee that the picture was on the NL Walk of Fame. Follow the group, please. Okay. Up to 33, if not more, nominees. Again, who knows how it'll be decided, but it's such an awesome initiative. Glenn Pardy, again, thank you so much for joining me earlier this evening on the show. Great chat. NL Walk of Fame. Started something. It blew up. It blowed up on him. I think it's fantastic for that, for sure. So let's talk about Colleen Power. And this track is called, you know what it is. Oh, yeah, the damn goat. Jigs and Reels. Yeah, but again, like I said, with Rum Ragged, they've been around a while. What I'm referring to is kind of like, you know, new things, new groups that are kind of developing. There's not it's very difficult to try and name, you know, more than 5 or 6. What did Dave say? Original Newfoundland Harry style accordion all through that's it. Wince Saunders. That is a classic name. Ready?
Are you digging them, Dylan? Are you digging them deep? Are you piling them, Dylan? In a nice big heap. Well, I'm digging them, says Dylan. Not enough deep in the bones, but I'll be digging them down.
I know what I'm going to play. Ready?
Are you digging them, Dylan? Are you digging them deep?
Oh,
Are you piling them,
Jenna.
Dylan, in a nice big heap?
I could learn. I got that down pat. My air violin. The good old caddy. Do you have that, Paul? Do you have that? Hello, Tom Ryan Tomster. Tommy Tom Tomster. How you doing, buddy? Jerry Fromage. Yes, but again, Jerry and Aggie going back.
Are you digging them, Dylan? Are you digging them?
Come on, Jenna. How am I? Oh, wait. Is that good? Rotten, stinking goat. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on 98.5 CKWR. You dirty, stinking goat. I tell you that goat, darn goat. Colleen Power did that one for us. Seminar Music and Friends. Got time for one more song here this evening. Again, thank you very much for Glenn. Party. It ain't a party until Glenn shows up. And he showed up talking about the NL Walk of Fame. This gentleman, as we close out the night, I think should be nominated as well. You all know the words to this one. This is Mr. Roy Payne. And I wouldn't take $1 million for that single Maple Leaf. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. In the countries of the world,
I've seen the starving faces of a million
boys and girls. Thank you, Jamie Taylor. Hey, it was kind of funny. Your song came on the other day. Did you see that? Posted it. Ah, you got it, Mr. Glenn Royal.
because they want
To be free. As I watch my children playing freely in the... Oh, yeah, he's still with us. Mr. Thank You, living in.
There are no cries of fighting
Soldiers dying.
on our streets. I wouldn't take $1 million
For a single maple leaf.
when you think
Woo, what a show! God damn! Does he really? Why don't I have a recording of that? I'm gonna have to message Dino. I could imagine Dino's voice on this. Oh, it'd be crazy.
in the countries of this world.
Well, the Bay Boys used to play with Roy. Well, Judy, I think we should get him to do it. I think we should get him to record it.
Yes, friends, we've got so much to be thankful.
I remember way back when he did the Newfoundland reunion party at the Cambridge Newfoundland Club. And boy, did he ever get the crowd going. Again, such a traditionalist, right?
So tonight, when your children pray down on their knees, you ask them to ask God to bless Canada and forever keep her free.
Yes, sir. As I watch my children freely with their friends.
I thank God for this country.
Sherry, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. That was this was awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. Of course, we got 2 more shows before I head home. Next week, Ward Pike is on the show. The legend himself, Mr. Ward Pike. Take $1 million for a single maple leaf. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW on 98.5 CKWR, the classic. Roy Payne, and I wouldn't take $1 million for a single maple leaf. In the fall when they're falling, maybe, because it's already on the ground, I do at least $750. Because then I'd buy myself a nice little area, a little spot of land in Newfoundland for my summer home. That's anywhere between June and August. And then that's it. Great. Hope you guys had a fantastic time tonight. Oh my goodness. What a time. Ward Pike is on the show next week. He's part of the group Brogue Malone, part of that show at O'Shea. So until next Monday night, thank you all for tuning in on the behind the scenes. Guys, that was killer. That was awesome. Until next Monday night at 6 o'clock, when you hear Heave Away from the Fables, you know you're listening to Jigs and Reels Radio, KW. Until next Monday night, may God bless you. May God bless that tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night. Woo!
You're listening to
Almost lost my voice there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I really enjoyed that tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll do this again next week. Keep an eye on the posts. This should be up on Spotify over the next couple of days, up on iHeartRadio too on their podcast section. That is now uploaded. I'm excited about that being up on iHeartRadio. That's pretty cool. So guys, what about me, Sherry? What about me? Can I bring my voice? I'll whistle. I'll whistle the Judy songs. Guys, have yourself a great night again. God bless you all. All right. We'll talk to you real soon. Okay. Good night.